We are learning more about the deadly shooting spree that spanned from Chicago to Evanston and claimed the lives of 3 people, injuring 4 others Saturday before the gunman was confronted and killed. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jackie Bang.
And I'm Taman Bradley. WGN's Brona Tumulty is live with more about the 3 people who lost their lives in this rampage. Brona.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, one of the people who lost their lives yesterday has been named as Aisha Newell, and she didn't go by that name. She was known as Aisha Johnson, or Miss Sue to some people who loved her. She was working here as a doorman at a building on the 4900 block of South East End when police say Jason Nightingale came in and seemingly wanted to use the lobby phone. Both Johnson and a 77-year-old woman were shot here. The older woman is in the hospital critically injured. Johnson was shot in the chest and in the back. Her loved ones today describing her as the glue that held their family together. Her brother, Ronald Johnson, telling us he is devastated by the loss of his baby sister.
I'm going to miss most from my sister. I'm going to miss her dedication to keeping this family together. I'm going to miss her being the life of the party, you know, or the life of a celebration. You know, it's just me and her were singing partners, you know, so I'm going to be singing solo now.
Now, we also spoke with both of Aisha's children, her son and her daughter. Neither live here in Chicago. They live in Arizona and Atlanta, so they had to hear that news over the phone and then had to fly in here to help lay their mother to rest. We're going to have their story at 5:30, so stay tuned for that. But there were 2 other people who lost their lives yesterday during all of this madness. One of them was Yiran Fan. He was a 30-year-old PhD student at the University of Chicago. He had come over from China to go to school here in the US and had previously earned a master's degree from the university's financial math program. We're told he was hoping to propose his dissertation later this year. And some fellow students spoke with us earlier about this news.
Of course, it's terrifying, and we have an app that tells us like pretty much real time what's happening around here. So we saw it, and we saw a lot of police cars. But of course, we had no idea it was a university student.
Typically, I know, just practice common safety measures and you're fine. And so the idea that someone was in their car in a parking lot and that happened was pretty scary.
Now, in a statement, the university says in part his family in China has now been notified of this painful news, and university representatives are in contact to offer support as they mourn his death. The university will share more soon about Yiran's life as well as memorial information once it becomes available. Now, the 3rd person whose life was stolen yesterday has been named as Anthony Faulkner. He was shot inside of a store on the 9300 block of South Halstead after police say the shooter, Jason Nightingale, went into that store and announced he was robbing the place. Faulkner and an 81-year-old woman were hurt in that incident. Now, the 81-year-old at last check was still in critical condition. Faulkner was shot in the head and pronounced dead at Advocate Christ Medical Centre. He was just 20 years old. Those are the 3 people whose lives were ended on a whim yesterday. Aisha Johnson, Aisha Newell to some, Yiran Fan and Anthony Faulkner. 4 more people are still believed to be in critical conditions at various hospitals, both here in Chicago and in Evanston.